Hey folks, if you've already received an admit from your dream university, here are the 4 steps you need to take before you are eligible to fly out to the US. Let's go. Number 1, as soon as you receive your university admit, you absolutely need to make sure that your financial documents are in shape. What are different financial documents, you ask? 1, a loan sanction letter. If you are getting an education loan from an Indian bank, from a foreign bank, or from an NBFC, make sure to get the loan sanction letter which shows that you are financially in a position to be able to finance your entire education. Second, if you're self-funded or are being funded by family or friends, make sure to get a letter from your sponsor showing the amount of funding required for at least the first year of university, which includes both the tuition and the living costs. So get a document that shows that they are going to be funding, their relationship with you, and the status of their funds in either the bank, in the form of FDs, in the form of liquid cash within the bank, or in any other format as such. Third, if you're getting a scholarship either from the university or external sources of scholarships, please make sure to get a letter from this particular body. It could be the university, it could be an external scholarship agency. So get a letter from them vouching for the fact that they are going to be funding the entirety of your education. These 3 documents, either one of these 3 documents actually makes the foundation of every other step that you will take from here on. Alright, now that you have your financial documents set in place, the next step is to request your university to issue a Form I-20. A Form I-20 is certificate of eligibility for a non-immigrant to be able to study in the US. In order to get the Form I-20, the university usually asks for some personal details, your first name, last name, passport information, as well as the financial document that we set up in step number 1 as a prerequisite for them to issue the Form I-20. Unlike pre-COVID era, when Form I-20s were physically shipped to the student's address, most Form I-20s and most universities right now are giving you a virtual document, a document online, which you can then print out and be ready for step numbers 3 and 4. So get your financial documents in place, request the university for a Form I-20, get that Form I-20 in your email, and then continue on with step numbers 3 and 4. All right. Now that you have the I-20 from the university, the next 2 steps are going to be visa related. The first step in the visa process is going to be filling the form DS-160. The DS-160 is an online non-immigrant visa application form, which is what is required if you are trying to enter the United States on any temporary visa as such. There are multiple sections within the DS-160 which all have to be filled. And at the end of the DS-160, you get a confirmation number, which is then used for specifically booking the visa appointment slot as such. Alright, now that you've finished the first 3 steps and filled out the DS-160, gotten a confirmation of the DS-160 form filling, the next step is to be able to set up 2 appointments. 1, the biometrics at the US consulate, and 2, the actual interview with a consular officer at a consulate near you. There isn't one consulate which is better than the other. Don't fall into those particular traps. Any consulate that is close to you should be okay. In order to set up both of these appointments, which is the biometric and the consular officer interview, go on to ustraveldocs.com, start to fill out all of the information and set up the entire interview process at a consulate near you. Make sure to also pay the service fee before you actually attend the interview. This is the fee that is required by SEVP, Student and Exchange Visitors Program in the US, to be able to track your application and in the future allow you to keep moving freely within the US. These are the 4 steps that you need to be able to do before you can successfully fly out to the US. Actually, there's one more that we forgot to tell. Point number 5, make sure to have fun. Stay tuned for more videos like this. We will keep bringing out a lot more content for you in the coming days. Stay tuned till then. Take care.